everyone, it's Stephanie 1111 Witchy Babe, and I am back today with a reading for Capricorn energy. So this is going to be Capricorn energy for this month, April, and we're going to be seeing what's going on. Welcome back, all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Every single one of you, I just want to give a big thank you and a big hug. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes and your comments and your shares. That helps grow and support my channel so much. So thank you guys so much for taking your time out and hanging out with me right now today. And so if you are new, this is what we are doing. Welcome. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like this video. We are going to be looking at Capricorn placements, and all of my videos are for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, and Mars placements. So make sure you are checking out your other placements, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my description box for a link for a free natal chart website. Anyway, we're going to look and see what's going to be going on this month in April, what messages need to come out, and yeah. So before I begin, I'd like to let you all know that this is a general energy reading. Make sure you're only taking the information that resonates with you and you're leaving everything else behind that doesn't. This reading is not going to resonate with everybody that is watching it. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. That would be really awesome though, right? So if it doesn't resonate with you, no hard feelings. It's just not a message for you coming from me, at least today. And you can always check out my other videos to see if I resonate on other levels with you. And I'm going to let you guys know what decks I'm going to be using. So I'm using the Power Moon Tarot. Oh, people like this deck. You can find it on Amazon, or not Amazon. You can find it on Etsy, Power Moon Tarot. I'm also going to be using the Vintage Wisdom Oracles with you all today. And I'm going to be using the Black Moon Astrology deck. I do apologize if in the background you can hear any noise. I don't know if it's picking it up or not, but my children are going nuts next door in their room, playing with their toys. It is raining outside. I don't know if you can hear that as well, which is amazing. I love the rain. It's so nice to have that in the background right now. So we were not able to play outside today at all in the backyard, and they're going nuts. So I do apologize if it's picking up any of that. And I hope you all are doing well. So before I get started with the reading, I want to go over our card of the day. If you haven't been following along with that, I've been pulling a card a day for myself, and all those I'll be reading. I'm also posting these on my social media, so you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at 1111 Witchy Babe. And actually today I was live on Facebook with a free pick a card reading that was Facebook exclusive only, so you'll have to head over there to see it. And I did some free readings for the viewers, so I was on live. That is the only place as of right now that I will be going live for free readings. So if you are interested in potentially getting a free reading from me, make sure you are following me on my Facebook, and you have joined my Facebook group 1111 Babe, and there's no witchy in it. 1111 Babe Tarot and Astrology Community. I took the witchy out because I was getting too many, like hundreds a day posts about witchcraft, and that's not the purpose of that group. I actually have another group, Witchy in Coven, that is for witchcraft, but not my astrology and tarot group. That's for divination only. So the Destroyer card, this is all about releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for a new life. So we'll see how that energy feeds in. This is an energy that is collectively felt. The cards I have been pulling for a while have been indicating that there is this massive tower moment for us all that's beyond this COVID crisis. There's things coming to light, and it's something that we're not going to necessarily know. There's a lot of different beliefs and a lot of different feelings that people have about what it might be. But the thing I can tell you is with all this energy that I'm reading, it's all a surprise. It's all Uranian. It's all, you don't ever know which way it's going to be or what the information will finally lay out, all the details. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see. If you've been feeling that push, so if something's changing, something's going on, you feel it in your gut, you feel it in your bones, Capricorn. You guys rule the skeletal system. You might feel stuff in your bones. There's change coming, so we'll have to wait and see what it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on this reading of what's going to be going on for you in the month of April, Capricorn placements. Knight of Cups. Man, this is a frequent flyer card today. Some days I get cards that come out constantly. This is one of them. Knight of Cups. Okay, so if you've been following me a while, you will know whenever I see a signifier card, a court card, I know that means it's either you're embodying this energy or you're dealing with somebody. So let's talk about what if you are dealing with somebody. You might be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces. I almost said Gemini, so you might be dealing with a Gemini too, because that came up. But you might be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person might be younger or have a younger feel to them, a younger vibe. There might be something that's very romantic. They might be described as a knight in shining armor, or, you know, the equivalent to that. I can't think of what another terminology to use for that, but just somebody that's almost like a fantasy. And you might be dealing with this individual, meeting this individual. You might be embodying this energy yourself. This might be a very creative time for you if you're embodying the energy, a time where you are drawn to fantasy, where you are drawn to creating art, where you're drawn to face your emotions a bit more, which is pretty uncomfortable for earth signs. So let's see what's going on. If you are dealing with somebody, let me get that aspect of this reading, please. Oh, the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay. If you're dealing with somebody, this individual, I can tell you right now, is immature. Period. They are immature. Okay. So you have to come from a mindset that this person is just not on the same level as you, more than likely. They don't have the ability to give what they would like to give because they're just not at that point in their lives. They might be somebody that is just very, very young. Maybe you're very young listening to this, and this is like, you know, you're dealing with a crush right now, basically, is what I'm telling you. You know, you have, you know, this is a crush. This is something that's normal. Everybody goes through. It's nothing that's major or, you know, very explosive to your life or going to change your life in any particular kind of way, other than probably dying out because this person is just not, you know, they're not at the stage of their life ready for anything like that. And if you're, you know, you're not young, you're dealing with somebody that has a young mind. They're not ready for a serious commitment. So that's something that you need to be aware of. If you're totally fine, guys, with like just kind of hanging out to hang out, or not, hopefully physically you are not hanging out, but digitally hanging out right now just to hang out, then that's fine if you're not going to be getting attached. But you need to know that is your warning, that this person is not emotionally available. They are not somebody that is mature enough for a relationship. They would like to be, but they're just not. The King of Pentacles. Right now, this person really needs to focus on developing themselves. They need to focus on their wealth, and they need to focus on their security. That is what their main purpose and drive is. Their soul is guiding them to do. So again, I feel like this is just kind of like a, hey, heads up, if you're starting something with somebody, don't get your hopes too caught up in them. The other thing I'm hearing is this person might put on what is the word? They might put on an act that they are more financially secure than they actually are. And that might be, you know, Capricorn energy. Like, I'm a Taurus, earth signs, like, you know, we don't play when it comes to our security and our finances. So this person, I think, can sense that from you. And they are putting on a bit more of an act. They are not secure, but they need to focus on being it. That's something that you guys' interaction is helping them see, that they do need to focus on their financial security. They just are not at the level yet in order to really embody that King of Pentacles. Now, if this is something that you're embodying, you're being told that you're creative. You have this like creative energy that's inside of you that's being blocked a little bit, and it's wanting to express itself. And the reason why you're blocking it is I feel you're doing that Capricorn shit where you're super focused on like work, you know, if you're working right now, if you're an essential worker. So you're focused on that, which is understandable. And we all thank you for all of your hard work that you're putting in, but you're neglecting your creative side. And that is something, while it might seem like, yay, I would rather just lounge around on my few hours off, my few days off, and do nothing, that you really do need to feed that creative side, because there's something that I feel not only is going to be beneficial to you overall as a person, but there is some financial benefit that you can gain from focusing on some creative aspects. So I would say Capricorn energy, take some time off of Netflix, take some time off of that stuff, and instead, you know, lay down and draw or write, or, you know, relax and create art, or listen to music, or read a book, instead of just like, you know, zoning out to TV. I'm not judging. I mean, I love to do that. I just feel like it will be not of service to you this month to do that. Sometimes I'm telling people, hey, you need to chill, especially Capricorn energy, just zone out. But I really feel like your zoning out needs to be in a creative way, because it's going to help benefit you in the long run. It's going to help you from burning out, is also what I hear. Okay. Let me get one more tarot card, and then we're going to jump over to some advice. Wow, this card keeps coming out. Something is going to happen, guys. Something is happening collectively. You know, it might not be... It might... Here's my thing, and I was just talking to my friend who's a Capricorn about this. I know something's happened collectively that's coming as a tower that will be a shock and surprise. What I don't know is if it's on a national or on a stage level, on a collective stage, not national because that doesn't matter, but on a world stage level, or if it's going to be something that is an energetic wave that goes through our individual lives, and we have individual things that come up, individual towers. Because there is this energy that keeps circulating in every single reading about making sure you keep your anger in check, making sure you keep your aggression in check, and making sure you stay focused on your goals, your long-term goals, and not letting the immediate things get you off course and send you into a reckless rage. And this is the fourth time today that I have gotten this message. So this is not just happening to specific signs, because this was also hitting fire, this was hitting Sagittarius, this was hitting Scorpio, which is water. Now we're hitting Earth, and it came up in the general energy reading that I did earlier. And it's like, you need to, whatever's going to happen, be that in your personal life or be that on a national, world stage level. I keep saying national, so it might have something to do with the United States, since that's where I live. But whatever's happening on a world stage level, keep your anger in check. It will not serve you to fly off the hinge. If it's happening on a personal level, keep your shit in check. It's dangerous if you let your anger take over. And the message I keep getting again, for this energy, even though it's a lot less, but maybe there's a couple people in here that need to hear it, especially if you have Scorpio or Sag placements, be careful while driving this month. Be careful while operating heavy machinery. Be careful while doing anything where if you take your attention away, there could be a big, physical issue for you. You could be in danger. That's the message I'm getting, is that you need to make sure you keep your focus, you keep your emotions in check, you keep your cool, so you don't lose focus and end up, derailing yourself on a energetic level, or hurting yourself on a physical level because you're not paying attention. That's the messages over and over and over again. Okay. Man, I'm getting all hyped up about this because I can't believe how often this energy is coming out. Not only that, but I had, that Destroyer card back there stands for basically a tower. And I've seen the tower card so many times today. It's unbelievable. So there is something definitely strong that's coming through for, us all, be that individually or some sort of collective thing. We all have our personal beliefs, so I'm not going to go into mine, but what I can say is that because it's a tower, we don't know what it's going to be. It will still be a shock, no matter how well informed you think you are. Okay, let's see what else. The 10th house, world. God, I'm talking about world stage, and then we get the world stage card. Let's get back to you guys, though, right, Capricorn? Like, damn, your energy reading got taken over by the collective. Okay. So the world, I feel like you need to, there's change coming. Let me get another card. There's change coming to how you are perceived by the public. There's change coming with how you present yourself to the public. You need to be careful that you don't get out of control, especially if you're working with the public right now. You need to realize that you're going through an incredibly stressful time right now. You're putting your life on the line every day. And every single person that's coming in there in their own way, shape, or form is scared or is delusional or is, a range of those different things. And they're having their own mental crisis at this time. I don't think there's anybody in a very, a super healthy, in control state, because we're all dealing with something that we have never, most of us, unless we are very, very old, had to deal with before. We've never had this type of thing happen in our lifetimes for the majority of us. And I don't have anybody on my little statistics thing showing that they're in their 80 and above. So I don't think anybody's watching me in that age range. But for most of us here, we haven't experienced this. And so we all have to be coming from a place of understanding with that, especially if anything else happens on top of it. You have to understand that everybody you're coming in contact with is basically giving you the best they can at that moment. And even if it doesn't seem like it's much, that's just to say with, then you can just kind of piece together what else they have behind there and dealing with. And then we have air communication element. Be careful how you communicate with other people, because this is a time, Capricorns, that you have an ability to push through, deal with the bullshit, and when you come out of it, when we come out of it, which we will, you will have all these resume patterns, basically, of how you dealt in crisis and how you dealt with the public. I'm reading a book right now, and it's all about how you deal with other people and how important that is, and how important that is in regards to your income. That the most valuable thing an employee or a business owner can have is to be able to deal with people in a positive way, to be able to leave people feeling like they are heard and they are understood, and their issues will be addressed, and to be able to do that on a massive scale with everybody you come in contact with. And so if you can push through this very difficult time and carry that energy, that is something that's going to propel you beyond measure when this is all said and done, when things go back to normal. So that's that message. That's definitely about, you know, your work and your career and how you're seen and the responsibility you hold within your community. I mean, I believe that, you know, especially the Capricorn stellium generation, even though that's not a part of this reading because I'm not reading the outer planets, you know, we are the seeds of the new government, and we have come to fruition. We have, most of us are completely done with our Saturn return. Some of us will still fall back whenever Saturn goes in retrograde, like myself, which is great, us that have the late degree Saturns. But we are, you know, we're through the brunt of it. We've gone through our massive developments and stepping into adulthood. And now those seeds are starting to sprout up, and there's a new way of being coming. And so you might be a part of that, especially if that's resonating with you. I just heard goosebumps. Some of you will get goosebumps when you hear that. That means that is for you. You are a part of that new growth, that new government, that new way of being as we change as a collective. Okay, let's see. Love. Okay. Last messages here. Coming from a space of love, coming from a space of purity, of pure love. And this doesn't mean you have to like people. You know, I don't like a lot of people, to be quite honest. Like, and I know you Capricorns can feel me on that. And it's not about that. Again, it's like, you don't have to like everybody. Not everybody is likable. But I do have love for everyone because we're all human. We're all connected. We're all having to go through similar things together. And if you can come from a place of love and understanding when people are not being likable, it's going to help you deal with it a lot easier. And it's just, it's also, the earth is in this like energetic war between like this positive vibration and the lower vibrations, you know, the higher and the lower, and the more pure love and understanding that you can shoot up into the universe, the more it gives that light and edge over the lower energy that is there. And both are needed. You need the darkness and the light. I've always said that. But right now we're trying to pull the light up and trying to get it to be there, to be more of it on this planet. And so you can help by trying to come from a place of love and understanding to other people, no matter how much of an asshole they are. And I understand. But that is going to be your reading. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know how you see this energy playing out in your life. And I do hope to see you on my Facebook groups and pages and Instagram and Twitter. I do hope I see you guys over there as well. I do certain things just for them. So there's certain readings you're missing out on if you're not following me on the other social medias. And I hope you also have a great day whenever you're catching this. I'll see you guys next time.